that we said before the countdown.
Oh, okay. It's funny.
It is funny and a little problematic.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm the boo-boo Baron, Joey, along with my two boo-boo generals, Eric and James. And this week, boy, oh boy, we got a doozy. We're hitting you with a blast from the past, all the way back in 2000. We're talking The Cell, baby. The J-Lo classic. How many people do you think actually even remember this movie?
I feel like some of the scenes, yes.
Two.
The movie itself, no.
Because I didn't remember the movie itself.
I forgot what this movie was about. And
Yeah.
also, I remember now, I came in missing the whole first part. So, like, I only seen a lot of the middle.
You get when she goes into his head the first time, that's where I remember the movie starting.
Correct.
Yeah. And all the other
Like,
shit was real fucked up,
But
too.
I
in the
also
beginning.
remember the kid stuff. Like, but to me, it was all one.
Oh,
Oh, one kid.
It
Yeah,
just
that makes
mashed
sense.
together. Yeah.
He's got multiple personalities in his shit.
I mean, you know how I feel about J-Lo, so
Yeah, but
my first time hearing about this joint.
here she's not putting on an accent, though, you know? She real Americanized
Well, she's
J-Lo.
real whispery, so, you know.
Oh, we'll get into that, because let me tell you, I'm really fucking mad about how this movie was put together. The Cell takes a shocking, riveting mind trip into the dark and dangerous corridors of a serial killer's psyche, a psyche that holds the key to saving the killer's final trapped victim who remains alive. Making this journey into the recesses of a killer's nightmarish fantasy world is Catherine Dean, a psychologist who has been experimenting with a radical new therapy. Through a new transcendental science, Catherine can experience what is happening in another person's unconscious mind. She's not doing shit. They brought her onto the project late.
I think she's on license, ain't she? She was like,
Yeah.
hey, we just found this bum on the street.
No. She is a therapist. She's a licensed therapist. But they were like, "You're just such a good therapist that we need you to do this other shit that's crazy as hell. But you seem like you'd be really good at it."
Yeah.
No,
she's
I
just
thought the
a
way they
therapist.
described it was we brought in all these other therapists, but they didn't have the same thing you did. You did. Like, we didn't
No, they-
pick you, but, like, we ended up having to choose you.
They say she's the least experienced, meaning she
Yeah.
has some experience.
Yeah. But
I
that
don't
doesn't
think
mean
she
that she's
wasn't
not.
a therapist. Like, she has her degree. Like, she's a doctor.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't think they're just letting anybody from the block come in and go, "Hey, what's up? I'm gonna put my
I
big
don't know,
ass
man.
in this
They
brain
You're
over
not
here."
a substitute, like,
Yeah.
fill in.
They let fucking Vince Vaughn just do it. Hey, what's up?
Well-
Let me get hooked up in this shit.
They had to let Vince Vaughn do it, though.
Yeah, and it's also like, it's not like he was some random janitor. Like, he has, like,
Yeah.
some idea. He does, like, stuff with,
Man, you don't know what the fuck he would have.
Well, he's
His
been-
mind would have unlocked.
But he's been hunting this killer for God knows how long. He's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
he's like
true.
the main dude on the case. So he's already mind hunted the fuck out of this guy.
Well, they say no until he says that. He's like, I know this guy. And
Yeah.
then they're like, all right, well, you're right, because I don't know the guy. So, like, I could get trapped too, blah, blah, blah. Spoiler.
Look, for a 22-year-old movie, I think we're past the point of fucking spoilers, okay?
I just want to let you know I spoiled something.
So
Let's continue.
The Cell is directed by Tarsem Singh. I don't know what the fuck this person has ever done else.
I've never heard that
He
name
directed
before.
The Cell, The Fall, Immortals, Mirror Mirror, and Selfless. So Immortals and The Cell are the only two movies I've ever seen this guy direct.
Immortal, that sounds familiar.
Immortals is like the God one where they're all gold and they move fast and they like kill each other.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember it or not, but that's like what they had in the trailer and that's like what they promoted the movie on. It's like
Gotcha.
these beautiful gods or whatever.
I like beautiful gods.
Written by Mark Prostevich, and he wrote the screenplays for Poseidon and I Am Legend. Produced by Julio Caro, Eric McLeod. Cinematography by Paul Lofer. Edited by Robert Duffy and Paul Rubel. Oh, Paul Rubel has a Wikipedia page. He's been editing film and TV for 25 years.
And I do know what Immortals is. I had to look it up to refresh, but it's with Henry Cavill.
Oh, he's in that movie?
He's the main person.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, we're going to put a stop to this.
This is the Immortals before the Immortals.
Oh shit, that is Henry Cavill.
Kind of
Whoa.
small. Ripped though.
No, really small though.
Yeah.
He's not a big dude in
Yeah.
that movie. Music by Howard Shore. Production company is Radical Media. Distributed by New Line Cinema in the United States and Kinovolt Filmverlag in Germany. Release dates of
That
August
sounded
18th.
Russian.
Well, look, I'm neither German nor Russian, so I did a disservice to both people. Release date of August 18, 2000 in the United States and November 23rd, 2000 in Germany. Oh, released on my birthday in Germany. Woo! With a runtime of with a runtime of 107 minutes and a budget of $33 million, according to the numbers as of 7/17/2022, it has brought in a worldwide box office of $104 million. So it more than tripled its fucking budget. This is a success.
And it's still making money because some people buy it multiple times on streaming.
No, this is box office.
Oh, they have its like DVD sales on there too.
Yeah, estimated domestic Blu-ray sales is 182,000.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's not much money. So I mean that's kind of crazy. Opening weekend, it made $17 million, a quarter of its gross domestic, I think. No, total gross. Wow. That's crazy, dude.
Dude, J-Lo did it, all right?
It is J-Lo. I think it's Vincent D'Onofrio too, but I do think it's mostly J-Lo. All right, so now we're in it.
The Chicanos came out of the woodworks for this movie, I guess.
I mean, they always do. So Rotten Tomatoes, The Cell has a 45% on the tomato meter with 164 reviews and a 57% audience score with 100,000 plus, and a critics consensus that says The Cell offers disturbing, stunning eye candy, but its visual pleasures are no match for a confused storyline that undermines the movie's inventive aesthetic. I don't think it's confusing.
I don't at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's confusing either.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
It's almost too straightforward.
I think it's a movie before its time, honestly.
Dude, could you imagine this movie right now? The visuals? Like,
First of all I gotta say is give Nolan this project,
Bro.
and you have a fantastic movie.
this
He's
movie...
gonna kill a horse though, dude. For
This-
real, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'd be like, we killed Winnie, but he had cancer, so it's okay. Slices the horse in half.
They were putting him down anyways. He
Yeah.
just broke all four of his legs.
Oh no! he fell from the top of the barn.
Dude, this is like Inception and Shutter Island all in
All in
one,
one.
dude. He'd kill it.
Dude,
Yeah.
It didn't even look that bad though.
No.
It was so
Honestly,
good.
so no, but that's what they were saying is that the disturbing and stunning eye candy, but its visual pleasures are no match for the storyline. So they're literally saying the movie's beautiful, the story is just dog shit. The story's not even bad. It just needed to go through a couple rewrites, and I think the story could have been stellar.
I'll
this
be
is-
honest, dude. That serial killer shit, I was into it. I was
Bro.
like, this is exactly what I needed right now.
The scene
Ain't
where
gonna
she
lie.
goes into his mind and you see all like the red light district doors open, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
this is fucking crazy, dude.
But you know what was crazy? So like at first when it starts off, you're getting like two different movies before they converge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of like both of these.
Is this Nightmare Alley? Because I like Nightmare Alley.
Yeah. Like, I don't know where they're going. I mean, I know where they're going, but like,
they're cutting a horse in half. That's where they're going.
yeah. And you know what though? I was liking it.
Dude, it's
Dude,
not a shitty movie.
No,
We've-
it's not
We've seen shittier movies on our list.
100%.
It's just not great.
No,
I don't know. I don't agree with the Rotten Tomatoes on this one, man. Like,
I
what's
don't
going on?
either.
I don't either. I mean, we're not gonna spoil it, but I think we're gonna give it not negative scores,
Favorable?
right? I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be a little generous because the acting is fucking great from everyone. I don't think anybody lacks in this movie. For
So-
what they've
so-
been given, they fucking work it.
Correct. J-Lo, solid. Doesn't do anything too spectacular,
I don't know,
but
man.
solid.
She just whispers all the time, though.
Yeah.
Look,
but that's like
you're
some
just
sound
mad.
choices they made.
No,
They made
the
some weird-
sound editing ruined this movie. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's some weird echo thing they were doing. I don't know why, but that's what they chose to do. Vince Vaughn didn't like annoy me like he does in most movies, so I was like, he's believable.
Yep.
And then D'Onofrio was like like I mean,
Oh
he's
my
just a great
God.
actor.
Yeah.
Like it was so
I didn't
believable.
even recognize him, to be
I
honest.
need that movie where he's just a serial killer.
So this movie, so like you said, it's Shutter Island, it's Inception, but it's also fucking Seven.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
is some Seven ass shit.
yeah.
Because you're
I
like,
also was feeling 7 when I was watching
yeah.
it.
And you're so, I mean, I was so invested in whether or not they were going to save that girl. Like, oh my God, are they going to
Dude.
fucking make it, bro? She's sucking on a pipe. I don't know. That could be gas. Who knows
I didn't
what's
know
happening?
I forgot the pipe situation. I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, this is how she gets out. She uses the pipe. She breaks the glass.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, I thought they were gonna find her already dead. I was like, this is a lose-lose.
This is a Saw 3 situation where he's just already dead. It all happened
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the script writing, they just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And the sound editing. But like the sound editing was really bad. I had my TV all the way up to 60 on a 100 scale just to
Dude,
hear
yeah.
this movie.
So like even when it starts, it's like okay, the sound is like it's like unnerving, it's like screechy, and I was like okay, maybe they're trying to make you feel uncomfortable, sure.
Yeah.
But like the movie didn't really make me feel uncomfortable, so I don't understand that choice in the beginning.
I think that's just super reminiscent of all like early 2000s horror movies though. Especially like with the further you get into the decade, that gets worse. Where it's just a
Yeah.
lot of screeching and a lot of really weird editing choices. This had it just a little bit, but it wasn't too jarring. But
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
is totally it like really coming out. Is like this shit's gonna get bad here in a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know what move it's called, but like where they like pan, but they like skip a few frames.
Yeah.
So it's like really like jarring pan. It's not jarring, but like I don't know how to describe
it's
it.
just choppy editing is what it is.
Yeah.
But it seems
But
like
it's
they're
like part
trying.
of the horror movie thing though, to try to make it
Yeah.
more scary.
And I think they're trying too hard. Like it didn't. This doesn't be scary. Like let it just be the thriller that it is. Like, and I feel like it tried to force in like horror maybe.
But I liked the horror elements of it though. Other than that, like the opening was weird. I didn't like the first 10 minutes of the movie. I was
Dude, she
like,
almost fell off that fucking sand dune, man.
when a boy was blinding her, yeah. He's like, oh fuck you, I'm gonna get you, J-Lo. But I don't know. I just feel like it almost could have been scarier, and I would have been about it. Like when she went into the cell, when it was Vincent D'Onofrio's character, she should have never left it. The
Yeah,
fact
that
that
shit
she
was good.
it just ground everything to a halt. Like the Demon King or whatever got up and was like, "Where do you come from?" And she said, "Nowhere," and then she left.
Yeah.
And it's like,
She's
She
like,
comes
I
in
want-
and out too much.
yeah, the pacing sucks. But then when she gets back in the second time, and then old fucking Vinnie Vaughn is like, "I gotta go in there," and he's like trying
Yeah.
to put the cell suit on and shit. Like that it started to pick up, and then it kept up, and then it didn't fall off again. But
Yeah,
like,
there's some like the middle of the movie honestly is super strong. Like I think once they get to the story that they're actually trying to tell, like I think it starts to flow pretty well together.
yeah,
And you start to realize like, okay, why is Vince Vaughn so invested in this? Okay. And
Mhm.
they did just enough. Like I like that. I didn't need the full on thing. I got like, okay,
like a flashback to Vince Vaughn's
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
like I was like, he's just saying like, because as soon as he's like, oh no, people can get so much worse and not do this. It's like, oh okay, same thing happened to him.
Which is,
and then
but that's super nice foreshadowing, or like it's super nice like character building without being absolutely explicit. But
Yeah.
what they did with Jennifer Lopez, what she whispered to him in the cell, I was like, that is too much. I did not need all of this.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. Like y'all
Yeah.
are really reveling in the fact that this kid got touched, which I don't
See,
like.
I didn't hate that part though
Oh,
because it's
what?
like okay, because she does that and then like sooner and then not like literally what is it like 5 minutes later when he's caught and then he's
Not
like
even 5 minutes. She goes,
Yeah.
oh, something, daddy touched you and you didn't
Yeah.
like it. And then Vincent D'Onofrio goes, hood. And
Yeah.
he pulls it, he kind of chokes him, and then he's just on the table like, oh, shit. I've
But,
been
like,
sold.
it's some weird mind stuff because then he's like, you know, your brother was in a coma and stuff like, God damn, bro.
Yeah, she was really, or he was really like, oh, you're going to bring up how my dad touched me? Fine. Well,
Yeah.
your brother died, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
like
weird.
it works. I get what you're saying though,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's just the tone
That-
was off.
yeah.
I mean, they did tell her, remind her about herself.
Yeah, tell her something
Yeah.
really personal. He could have said anything though. He said your
Yeah,
shoe
you
size
gotta-
is your shoe size is a 10.5, sometimes an 8.5.
You got a birthmark on your right butt cheek,
Yeah.
like, you know?
Your
Anything.
B cups ain't doing it.
Oh no! Come on! Look, but we see where she's at 22 years later, and it's almost younger
that's
looking
true.
than she looks here.
Yeah. Good
but-
for her.
For real though, all that money's really
She's
paying
on
off.
Good for us. honestly.
Good for us. Good for the show. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely wish they would have gotten into telling the story earlier.
Yeah.
Like, and the shit with Edward was like,
Unnecessary.
okay, yeah. What do I
I
care
mean, they
about
have
this?
to like introduce you to this virtual world or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, but
See, but
go ahead.
that's what we were getting in the beginning where I'm like, oh, they're telling two different stories, which is kind of weird because like we could have, I don't know how they could have done it differently.
Yeah.
But like the whole Edward thing, like even towards in the end or whatever, it's like, okay, that doesn't really resolve itself anyway. So like, what does it matter?
I wish they would have. It was an Inception ending where you
I
just
think-
have to make it
yeah.
I
up.
assume. Yeah, I think we assume that she takes him into her mind, and then Edward wakes up or some shit,
And then
or
she
she
puts on-
kills Edward.
Yeah, and
Who
then she
knows?
puts on her Van Helsing outfit and she pew, 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 pews him, and then
Yeah.
that's it. I don't know.
I mean, that was funny though when she's like, "You're in my mind."
Welcome to-
it became action movie.
Welcome to my world, bitch. Yeah, I made that joke like 6 times. It was
That's
so
some Freddy
funny.
Krueger shit, dude.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so funny when she. So again, we're spoiling everything. When she takes him into her mind palace, and it's the little kid, and she's like an angel, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna save
Dude, she's
you."
Virgin Mary, dude.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
so weird. Bitch, you not a virgin.
All right. She ain't Mary either.
Yeah, your name's J Lo, bitch. I seen it. I read the title. And then the instant that the demon fucking dude comes out, she's all like, and she doesn't miss a shot because it's her brain. So how's she gonna
Her
miss?
world. Have you guys seen Men in Black?
The newest one with
The-
Tessa
No,
Thompson?
OG
Somewhere?
original.
Well, yeah,
where
of
the-
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just making sure. When he was doing that weird body contouring thing, I was like, "Oh, dude, he's the fucking alien again in Men
Yeah.
in Black."
That is what he did. He went sugar, water,
Yeah,
and then he hid behind the tree.
but like honestly though, his body acting though is great. Like his physical, like just like contortion stuff he was doing, I like it.
Look, I don't think he gets enough love at all.
Dude,
Like,
he was
thanks-
excellent in this film, man.
No, he's perfect in this movie. He plays the hell about his role. I don't know if anybody could have done it better, and I think I just needed more of him to make this actually like probably like a really good movie.
Like Gary Oldman.
I was thinking Gary Oldman. Who was the dude who played Lincoln? What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
It's the old white guy. Y'all know.
That's not Gary Oldman.
No, it's not. Look, it's the
He
guy who's
also
in.
method acts.
Yeah, he's Gangs of New York or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck
I was
is this
thinking Gary
guy's
Oldman
name?
because he would get crazy with it, dude. He
Daniel-
would start cutting
yeah,
himself.
Daniel Day-Lewis
yeah.
would put actual horns in his fucking head.
They'd put the actual spikes in his back, the ring.
Yeah, the behind-the-scenes featurette would have been just Daniel Day-Lewis actually masturbating
Yeah.
over a doll.
Hey, that ring stuff though, like I kind of get it, but then I don't. I feel like that was a little unnecessary. It's like because they want to feel like they're weightless.
Which is bullshit. That's not why people do that. They do that because they like pain, you dumbass.
The pain, yeah.
Nah,
That was a weird. That
No,
was a
she's
weird
like-
thing.
People like it. People like it when they feel weightless.
like J-Lo,
like-
speak up, bro. I'm all the way across the room.
And that's where the movie like has some points where it's like the writing's bad, and it's just like, who the fuck's idea was that?
Yeah,
You
who
just
signed off
speak
on
up,
this?
dude. Say it with her chest, man.
Yeah, they wear rings. They're like weightlessness.
I got rings in my back too.
Yeah, y'all should have left them. They kind of cool.
Right?
But yeah, shit like that. It's like that was first draft shit. There's no way that got looked at twice and somebody didn't go, let's fix that. They were just like,
Yeah.
nah, sure. Yeah, that's
Or
why
like
they do
the,
it.
the TV show she was watching. Oh, it was really weird, man. I was
That
like,
was
what is
super
she
weird, dude.
watching,
And she's
man?
wondering why she's having nightmares, bro. Turn that shit
Oh,
off.
And she had that she had that little pillow with like the hand,
hand?
thing on
Yeah.
it.
You people.
She's
do-
into some freaky shit, man.
Yeah, that was super strange. Like, and I don't know because it's just like, is this why she's like understands this shit because she's like also
'Cause she's a
weird?
witch.
yeah, because she's the
honestly.
devil.
She does black magic.
Yeah, well, I don't know what her deal is.
But so this movie was an hour and 47 minutes. Would you guys have wanted a 2-hour movie that explained something a little bit more?
No.
Or no?
No. I
Yeah.
need to cut some shit and rework some shit.
I think this movie could have been rearranged a little bit, and it probably would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, like this movie has good bones, man.
Oh
The
yeah,
bones are so
solid
good.
bones. I mean, look at Vincent D'Onofrio, dude. He's got those hair horns. This shit's hot.
Yeah,
It was hair, dude. I saw that. I was like, is that his hair?
Dude, it's so cool though.
dude, I want to know who owns this movie. We need to remake it. Like, if there's ever a movie
It's
we
New
remake,
Line Cinema, dude.
they might be going bankrupt. We can get it.
Oh, they might be. Look, I'm just glad
Yeah,
it didn't
can
show
I
up
enjoy
fucking
the-
Weinstein Company. I'd have been like, oh my god.
And you paid them twice.
Yeah, no. He making money off me in jail. Go ahead, Eric.
I really loved when she went into his mind, man. All those rooms were fucking crazy.
Whoever designed these sets should have won a fucking Oscar.
Dude.
And then
it was,
that lady that pops up, dude, the bodybuilder lady, you're like,
Bro.
what the hell?
How did he kill that woman? That woman was
No
so
way.
much bigger than him.
That's a figment of he made that up.
You think so? You think his mom was a bodybuilder before she died? And so
No,
he
because
just
you-
idolizes them?
You see the news article of like a stronger woman, like she looked like she had like strong
Oh, I didn't-
shoulders.
I didn't
Damn,
I'm
James
assuming-
was frame by framing this
Yeah.
shit.
So, but like she wasn't as buff as like that lady. But it
So
looked like it
maybe
was
he
like.
put like saline, like a solution into her arms to make them look bigger.
Well, no, I think that's just like what he visualized her as.
Yeah,
'cause
like
you-
how like with the dancer didn't look like
Yeah.
that because we saw her die and she didn't look
Yeah.
exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, but what's interesting too, because like it gave me real like 13 Ghosts vibes because they're like on their little like cell type thing. Like, so this movie does a lot of things I like in like different movies, which is weird.
That's how you know it's got good bones, though. Is
Yeah.
because people took one aspect, refined it, and made a much better film out of it. Not that
Yeah.
13 Ghosts is better, but I'd argue it's a little more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Just a
ever
bit.
seen that.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Think about this movie, that one scene on crack,
The
Just-
whole
Oh,
movie
shit,
is
dude.
that one scene.
and lit because that
It has
movie.
Shaggy in it.
Yeah, it does, and he's the
Yeah.
best part. Oh man, Matthew Lillard in that movie is fucking. That's pure.
That man
he's-
always knows his role.
He's pure adrenaline, dude. That guy
Yeah.
starts and doesn't fucking stop.
Also has Tony Shalhoub, or however you say his last
Tony
Yeah, Monk or
Shalhoub.
whatever.
It's Shalhoub.
name. Shalhoub.
But yeah, the costume design, makeup design, set design,
Yeah.
all those people worked over. Oh well,
That
it
kill room was fucking or I guess the little water thing. I thought that
Oh,
shit
his
was creative
case?
as hell, dude.
That
I was
was
like,
cool too,
shit.
though, because like I'm not saying it's cool to torture people, but like
But let's
the
just say if I
concept,
did.
like where it's like it's on a timer and like they're like freaking out, like, oh, someone save me. It's just like, no, there's like nothing you can do.
Oh, this
Like,
is
'cause-
pre-Saw too. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of what other movie could have did some shit like that before this movie.
The Cube? I don't know. That's about
Right.
it.
Honestly, Hellraiser.
Yeah.
But like when he even like that concept was so interesting to me, where it's just like, oh, okay, and it's just like it starts and then she's like freaking out and then like it stops, so she's probably like, oh, okay, like it's such a mind fuck to be like in that cube.
It is kind of cool though seeing at least two different women be in the cube to see how it like mentally affects people differently. Like
Yeah,
because the woman that we saw only in the video, she's like crying and like begging for her life, and the woman who we see get saved at the end was like fighting. She was like, no, you
Yeah.
know what, fuck this, I ain't going out like no bitch, and
Do we
she's
see-
like trying to break shit.
do we see 3 different women? Because or is the one that
No.
was yelling for her
No.
dad? Is that the one?
No, she yelled for
Is
her
it
mom. She was
Well,
yelling
she was like-
mommy.
No, she's seeing Daddy the whole time. She's like, Dad, save me, Dad.
So then
Dad."
we did see two different women because one of the women was yelling mommy.
So yeah, I
Oh.
do think we see. Yes, we see
So
two.
three
Oh.
women in total
Yeah.
suffer through it.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
did the woman? So who did the woman that they showed in the office room? Was she yelling dad, or the woman before that? I mean, we could just watch it back, but
I don't remember.
because if y'all heard dad, I know for sure I heard someone saying "mommy, help," and I was like, God, that's so fucked up.
Unless you said both.
She may have.
Cause she was like yelling out dad, like in like her final breaths, like when the tank was like about to be full.
Yeah.
But I thought she had black hair, which makes me. Oh, so you know what though? We probably see. They show his first victim, like, and she has dark hair. I wonder if that's her like thing, and they're just showing it, and maybe we just thought it was the other tape.
Maybe. Because he has a tape in the tape player when they find him.
Yeah,
But then did they just like take a different tape off the wall? Because I'm sure he's got these bitches cataloged somewhere.
Yeah, I think we're about that tape.
I mean, he had all types of torture shit down there.
He really hiding.
Yeah, he needed access to it whenever he fucking had to get off while he was suspended. This movie did get nominated for Best Makeup, though, at the Academy Awards. Did not win. But it did win an MTV Award for Best Dress for Jennifer Lopez.
There we go.
She did. She had good fits. Nah, hell no. He was looking whack as fuck.
I mean, like
Vincent D'Onofrio?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, his like costumes, like the one like where it was like a scaly cape.
Yeah, when he was in
that shit
her
was
mind
cool.
palace. Yeah. This shit was
I thought
awesome.
that shit was cool.
I
as
even
hell.
like his little gesture thing when he was like,
Oh, when he
gold or
fucking
whatever.
flips in or whatever, and he
Yeah.
grabs him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
fucking creepy.
Yeah.
God damn, this movie had such good horror elements, dude.
Like, and it's crazy though. Like you see like 4 or 5 different versions of him, which is interesting, and they're all pretty cool. Like I wouldn't say like one's better than the other. And then you get like him as a kid and then adult and stuff like that.
Dude, him is like the king. Like when he's like doing the torture device to Vince Vaughn was awesome. That scene was fucking brutal. I was like, oh
Shit
my
was
god.
fucked.
And he's like, it's not real. And then he goes, but ow, it fucking hurts. It feels real.
I felt it.
I'm trying to. Did they name any of his alter egos or no?
I don't know. I don't think they.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Think so. Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Because like,
oh, go ahead.
what?
No, go ahead.
Because like even like when you're doing it, because she just keeps repeating like, oh no, he's not him.
Yeah.
He's himself at the same time, type of thing. But she never drops like names, and you don't really hear anybody talking outside. Like I can see like because all the women and stuff like don't really like verbally say anything either.
Yeah. And they're just called like Carl's victims, I think, in the fucking
Oh no.
in the credits. That's all
the
they're called
credits,
as,
that's
yeah.
funny.
Which is like, come on, guys. So we couldn't name them at least.
No, victim 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
How many women did he kill? Did they say?
There was like 6
Shit.
different bodies in there, 6 or 7.
Yeah, man.
My dude was
At least
prolific.
I wasn't ready for that schizophrenia thing where I didn't know, like, 'cause I didn't know how they got to the in the mind.
Is that
thing.
even real?
I don't know.
What was it called?
Let's see.
Oh, it's not. It's
The
not
machine?
in the. No. The specific type of schizophrenia he has that's activated by water. Like what the fuck?
By a virus.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, I'm 70% water. What do you mean?
Yeah, that was super weird.
It's just shit
His
like that.
baptism, dude, fucked him up.
Like, I didn't know how they were gonna
No, it's
get
his dad
to
hitting him that fucked him up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking got him with an iron. I think that was the last straw.
Dude, he called him the
But-
F slur twice back to back.
Yeah.
That was the second to the last
he
straw.
does inhibit the serial killer traits. He head trauma, and then he kills animals. And
Did he kill an animal?
Yeah, but he was trying to help the animal because he knew the dad was
Oh,
gonna
right.
kill him.
Yeah, that's just a misguided attempt at helping it, though.
Yeah.
And you know
But, like,
that he
it's-
meant it
Was his
because he was a
first-
little boy. And that
that
little
was
boy
his
didn't
first
like.
stages, though.
I mean,
No.
there was warning signs.
But I think the hurting animals thing is hurting animals out of malicious intent. You
But
know,
I think
like
too,
a
like,
mercy
if he doesn't-
killing, I don't think counts.
But if he didn't
I
develop
think you're right.
schizophrenia, though, he might have been fine.
He would have been Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, I think so because he meant well.
He
He
would
didn't
have been
even.
Kingpin.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would have been in Netflix's Hawkeye series
And Echo series allegedly.
and Echo. No, he's gonna be in it. I think it was confirmed after his appearance in Hawkeye, but that's a different podcast. How do we feel about Hank Schrader though, huh, boys? He was like, God damn it, I'm not the joking type. I only care about minerals and solving murder cases.
Yeah.
He's a real I'm gonna do my job type of cop.
I mean, he is literally just Hank Schrader though in this movie.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
I feel like Vince Gilligan just saw this movie and was like, let's get that
Huh.
Dean Norris in here. He's my Hank Schrader. It's
what
just
more
so
would
good.
you need?
That's true though.
It looks exactly the same. No fucking change.
Yeah, and just it's literally not. He might wear the same colored suit too.
That's how he got cast for this.
For The Cell or for Breaking
No,
Bad?
for Breaking Bad.
Yeah. That was the casting
it's-
tape. Yeah, was he just uploaded his scenes from The Cell? And they were like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, he's amazing.
The other
Yeah,
cop,
8 years later, they were like, "Oh, let's put him in Breaking Bad."
the other cops from Major League, and he's like the manager or whatever, and I couldn't like think past that.
I mean,
Like,
this is a star-studded cast, I'd argue. There's
oh
some,
no, it's strong.
there's some fantastic actors in this bitch.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
and
almost
Vince
thought that
Vaughn's
was
kinda
Tim
coming
Roth for a
back.
second,
Vince Vaughn is coming back.
but it's not Tim Roth. It's the other dude James said.
Yeah, Jake Weber looks exactly like Tim Roth, which is scary.
I got excited. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh. Nope, not him.
Oh no.
I mean, shit, what else do we got to talk about here? We're at like 40
You know what?
minutes. We can
I
make
feel
it a
like we
short
came
one.
in hot. I feel like we got the points across with little. I mean, we had some.
What's
you know,
up?
we
What's
went
up
on the
with
road.
Yeah.
What's up with Edwards? You know, him turning into a wolf or like
No, that
angry
was
face.
that
What's
was
up
the
with that?
demon, bro. That was the Babadook or whatever the fuck they called it. I forgot the name for the boogeyman because that part of the movie didn't fucking matter.
It didn't matter. Yeah, that was a little weird though when he does the.
Oh,
angry face.
Mameluke or some shit.
Yeah, the Marmaduke, right?
yeah.
It's the marmalade sandwiches got to him.
I almost thought the movie was gonna end with like him, like her in their mind, and then like him fucking her world up.
I wanted nothing more
Yeah.
than for it to be like they show the beautiful landscape, and then I wanted it to zoom in on what I wanted. This is the perfect ending for this movie to me. What I wanted
Okay.
was a pan of the landscape. You see that they're in her mind palace now because it has the cherry blossoms.
The blossoms.
Right.
Yep.
But you also know that she's kind of shifting it to make it more comfortable to him because you can see the sand dunes, right?
There's a little sand.
And
yep.
then you get a close up of her face, and you think that she's the angelic form again from his original vision because you see some white.
You got the Van Helsing on.
Right? Yeah. Wait. No, we're getting there. So we get a tight oneer on J-Lo, and she goes, "Edward, I'm here," or whatever the fuck. Like, oh, don't worry, I got you, buddy. And then you pan over to Edward, and you see him, and he's like, he says something stupid because it's the first draft fucking script, anyways. So he's like, "Edward's not here, bitch."
Oh,
And then she's like, and then it whip pans back to her, still on the tight oneer, and it's like, "I didn't come for Edward." And then it zooms out, and she's in an all-white Van Helsing getup, and she's got two
Oh,
bow
shit.
launchers. And then you cut back to the Marmaduke or whatever, and he's like, "Good." And then he charges her, and then she shoots him. Cut to
and
black.
it ends.
Yeah, cut to black. We don't see how it ends. We just know that now
And
she's
then-
murdering
and it's-
children.
And
That
the
gives
credits,
me-
the Marmaduke will
Yeah, we'll
return.
return.
That's giving me real underworld vibes.
Yeah, that's
though.
what I want. What? Look, you're not gonna give me some fucking underworld shit and then not show me it again.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She goes rogue again. She sets up the machine in her house.
Yeah, she invites anybody in there.
No, she's like, I upgraded it. I can Neuralink with anybody at any time. It's an
Here
X.
comes goddamn Professor
Yeah,
X.
it's an X-Men prequel. I call it Cerebro. J-Lo, you've been using.
Call me Phoenix.
Yeah. J-Lo, you've been using Cerebro for too long. You're losing legs. Beat him. Man, this movie could have been awesome.
Did you guys like those like bodysuits they had? I don't know if I fuck with them
Bro,
honestly.
those are sick. I want this.
like them.
I want the cell
Why,
bodysuits
though?
so bad.
I think they all
What's the
look
need
good
for
too.
those?
All three of them were wearing the shit out of those suits.
And the need is so that it can cup fucking J-Lo's breasts. Let's be real. That's why they did that. That is the only reason that the director did that.
Like, we need more mold in the ass areas.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially when they like, because it was form fitting and they knew they're gonna have them floating. They're like, okay, form fitting, as tight as you can get. I
Form
heard-
fitting, yeah.
I heard like J Lo had to butter herself up to squeeze into that suit.
I mean, I will not be surprised because that shit looked tight. She
I
could
mean, that's what
barely
happened
move
to,
her
like-
neck.
Yeah, they had to
She
like
had the
Scarlett
Batman
Johansson and stuff
situation.
where they're like it's just too tight. They had to like literally like lather up.
Oh my god, get the fuck. That's fucking terrible. That is awful.
Yeah. Shit, Tom Holland's
You're
suit
cutting
too
off
is hard for him to
circulation.
get into. Like he like more or less he's like, oh shit, like he has to wear it all day, like because it's so hard to get in and out of.
Yeah, you're gonna take it off and you're just gonna be blue. You're gonna have no blood running to anywhere.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. All right, we've said everything we have to say, right? So we could get into
Yeah, I
the
think
questions.
so.
All right.
Yep.
All right, James, what's your favorite part of the cell?
Favorite part is so like it's probably still the horse scene because to me it's still just the most iconic scene of this movie. Like I know like rewatching it and actually understanding the movie, but like I don't know, it just still sticks out to me so much.
Wow. That might be nostalgia though. You don't think that that's kind of rose tinted glasses saying that?
Could be, but hey, we're here.
Eric?
I think my favorite scene is just at the end when Vince Vaughn finally saves the girl and almost shoots himself with the bullet ricochet.
That shit did ricochet. I thought that as soon as he started guns a blazing.
The problem I had with that scene is this woman just got kidnapped by a man and almost died because of a man. Why the fuck do you think that she wants another dude coming in there grabbing her? I'd be fucking fighting him off too.
also-
Yeah.
Also, why not? Yeah, we'll get to the next question, but like, why not just look for the valve or look in the room a little bit?
So there is no valve. Remember, the valve is outside. It dumps it out into the fucking
No, but
dirt.
in that room, he had a valve there.
Did he?
I mean, why
Yeah,
didn't
like
you
that,
try to
that
shut the
activates
generator
the
off?
valve outside.
I thought that was on the thing outside.
No, he like turns it in the room and then like it dumps outside.
I mean, Vince Vaughn's an idiot. I
I
would.
mean, he's probably drunk, so
I mean, he's fucking still reeling from the fact that he had his innards ripped out and he
Yeah.
watched
Okay,
that shit
never mind.
happen.
and he's still high from the fucking meds they gave him.
Yeah.
He's super efficient though with that helicopter.
I mean, I love that
He
you're like.
gets in and out.
I love. Yeah, he really did just hop out that bitch. I mean, he knew old girl's life was on the line though. That's why.
He could have brought like one other person with him though, you know?
Yeah, what if he got killed?
That'd have been terrible. Like if it was a saw trap and a fucking shotgun just went off or whatever.
Like they assume he's working by himself, but they didn't know that for sure.
No, I
Yeah.
think at that point he's like 7 or 8 victims deep. I think at that point they know he's working by himself.
Yeah, the FBI profile would have been like lone wolf,
Yeah.
works by himself.
Had daddy issues. Had a bowl
Until his
cut.
dad's in the
He's
fucking
scared of
corner with
water.
a shotgun.
My Nancy boy son send you. I think my favorite part has to be the first time that J-Lo goes into Vincent D'Onofrio's mind. When you see all the dead, like the dolls or whatever, come to life and they're like marionettes, that shit was fucked. I was like, this is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't remember this at all, but this is rad. Like,
I mean, all those scenes where they go into the mine are pretty cool. Like, even when he goes in there and you see, like, it's more jarring for him because he's never done it before. Like,
Mhm.
that still was pretty cool, too.
yeah, it's just the set design is just ridiculous. It's like
Yeah.
I mean, like we've been saying, they knew visually what they wanted,
Yeah.
and they wrote the script afterwards after they designed the sets. James, least favorite part.
In the end, when she's talking to him and it's like some weird ass effect that looks like I could have made it on PowerPoint, like those little flower things or whatever. It was so bad.
It's just a Snapchat filter, is what it is.
Yeah.
Eric, what was your least favorite part?
Okay, so when they first go into the dude's basement, Vince's character sees that symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Why not look that up there instead of having to bullshit around and then go into a world and be like, huh, this symbol.
I wonder where
Maybe I should do something with this.
Yeah, I wonder where I've seen this before.
And I think that but what I wonder if that leads into like the end where they're like, oh yeah, they said that's just good, FBI work or whatever. Like, I bet you that shit was on file. Like, someone put that on file.
I mean, it
and they
was.
just-
He looked at. He,
Yeah.
he told the boy.
He was looking at photos.
Yeah.
yeah. So shit, maybe it's all a dream.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could rationalize why it didn't click at first, but like, I mean, maybe the best I could say is like think about all the times that we've done escape rooms, right? And there's something super obvious that we don't know until we go back to it. Like maybe it's because the human brain doesn't always capture, a pattern or something like that. But
you
like
only use 20% of your brain.
right,
Yeah.
But he's also
We're
like
not
so
limitless.
invested.
Yeah.
Like he's so invested and there's so much adrenaline going on that maybe like because like not only okay we finally found him, but now he's like just knocked out, like might be dead. So like in that moment you're probably just like we're never gonna find him.
Now he's in a vegetative
like,
state.
Yeah. So like maybe it just was all that, and then the mind thing just finally triggered like, oh shit, I've seen this before.
Oh man, my guts just got ripped out.
Yeah.
My dude blew my guts out.
You rearranged my guts.
He saw one religious card and was like, I'm doing this to somebody in my dreams.
Yeah, he kept a hold of that bitch. He was like, I love this.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
But it is super. I mean, but that's like textbook horror movie shit. Like, y'all are so fucking dumb. You guys didn't see that before and just think to look at it and fucking rub the nameplate? Because they were down there. All they had to do was rub the nameplate and they would have seen it and the movie would have been over. But then we couldn't have seen fucking J-Lo shoot old boy with a crossbow.
But like I wonder too though, because like the cops are just being slow and dumb where he's like, hey, go look for this, and you're like, well, hold on, we still haven't had it all sectioned off or whatever. It's like, bro, he's been in his mind for 2 days. Like, what have you guys been doing?
Yeah, he's literally been trouncing around in this dude's brain and we didn't look at all.
The fact they're like in 48 hours and then cut to 60 hours later. Oh my god, it's just filling up now.
Wow, he miscalibrated it. Oh shit. I think my least favorite part. I think my least favorite part has to be when J-Lo goes, "Your dad touched you, didn't he?" I was like, I don't like this. J-Lo, don't do this. J-Lo, baby, no. Please don't do this, J-Lo. And then him just going, "Oh, well, your brother died, bitch." And then she's like, single Denzel tear. I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
J-Lo's on the block. Yeah. I mean, but and that sucks too because that is my least favorite part is them doing that to each other. But then everything surrounding them saying those lines is so fucking crazy and like so enticing and brings me in. And then I'm like, but why she have to do that though? That's a little weird.
She didn't cut that deep.
Yeah, she did not have to. She could have said anything.
Yeah, they went for blood, like for no reason.
And the writer probably was like, man, this is gonna fucking hit. People are gonna love this shit. All right, cinema scores. Would we rent it? No.
Twice, actually, yeah.
Look, it's because I had to. We didn't have the server set up yet. Would you buy this movie physically? What server?
Nah.
No.
I also would not. Would you buy it digitally? No?
No.
Nope.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishments with 5 other J-Lo movies?
Oh yeah, sign me up
for sure, dude.
all of the rom-coms and then this.
This is the bonus one.
Yeah.
Like it's not even on the thing. You just got to read the bottom. Oh, and the cell.
No. You pick up the case. It's saran wrapped shut or whatever, vacuum sealed, and you shake it. And you hear a disc rattling, and you're like, why is the disc loose? I'm going to just buy it and check it out. And it's just the cell. You're like, oh, no, they got me, dude. Fuck. I'm going to watch Raid in Manhattan, but it's 5 copies of the cell. Would we put this on in the background while people are over?
You know what? I feel like people need to watch this movie.
Yeah, why not, man?
Just so that you could make horses getting cut into pieces jokes, you know?
Dude, I'm telling you, movies before its time, dude. This is why I understand. Like, I kind of understood cult classics before. Now I really understand them.
But like the only problem with that though is like this isn't even a cult classic.
No, it made money.
It did banger.
It was a commercial hit.
Yeah, it was a commercial success. Oh man, but yeah, nobody knows about it. And if they do,
his next film actually, I think that's a cult classic because I think it's like highly rated. That's like has higher rating than this, but it only made 1.2 million.
What movie did he do next?
The Fall.
The Fall. What movie is that?
I don't know what it is, but it has good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but it only made 1.2 million.
The poster looks exactly like the Cells poster. Like the same person designed that shit.
Yeah, I think he took the visuals from this movie and was like, let's just make a whole movie about this shit.
Yeah, where they never leave. I'm in, dude. Do we have to watch this one next?
Dude, we gotta watch his whole filmography.
I don't want to do that.
I don't know.
Oh,
about
this
that,
does
yeah.
feel like The Cell when you look at his Rotten Tomatoes.
And then would we recommend it?
I don't know who I
Yeah,
would to, but
I
I want
would.
to tell some people.
I want to tell him, but I don't know what I want to tell him about. Hold on, now I'm looking. Oh my god, it is.
Are you looking at
just-
the Rotten Tomatoes? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
fine.
it
I got an
does.
ad. Come on, ad blocker. What are you doing, dude? I don't want to watch this Tide ad while I'm trying to
That
look
movie
at the
might
ball.
be good, actually, too.
I mean, it's got okay ratings. It's not great.
Yeah, it's more highly rated than this movie. So
Oh, holy shit. Whoa, this movie looks bananas.
We're gonna
Oh,
put that
yeah.
on our list for later.
Yeah, we are. Whoa.
That's just almost 2 hours, so that one's a little
I
longer.
think that's his last movie, the last good movie, and then he fell off.
That sounds about right. He was a screenwriter for this one too. And a producer. What the fuck? He really went all in.
Shit, did he star too?
Is it almost? Damn it! It made no money. That's tough, dude.
Yeah, on a $30 million budget, I think it's what I saw.
That's
Damn.
crazy that the visuals look like that then, because this movie was only $33 million, but it's 6 years later. I guess that makes sense.
I'm sure they had a lot of practical effects too, though.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, I didn't say it, but I would definitely recommend this movie. Just
yeah, I
once,
would recommend it.
just to see what people think. This is a good. You recommend it, and now I know what you can handle.
Yeah.
If you're
Well,
okay
my
with
thing
this
is-
movie, I got other movies I can suggest you.
I feel like people probably like they'll look at the scores, they'll say, "Oh, J Lo," and they'll see 2000s, and they'll just be like, "No, I'm okay."
It's
But, like,
trash. No.
Yeah, like there's so many reasons to overlook this movie, and I think that if people actually rewatch it, they're like, "Oh wow, that's not as bad as people were telling me."
Still
Like,
not,
I
still
felt-
not
would've never-
great.
I would have never seen this shit if it wasn't for y'all.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
even know why I started thinking about it either. I was just like,
I mean,
man,
this is a hard
The
movie
Cell.
to stumble back upon. Like, it's not like
yeah, it really is. You really need a reason. What? I don't know,
maybe a small podcast, with 3 guys
Yeah.
called Sooner or Later.
dude. J-Lo better be like, thank you for making me more money by watching The
Right.
Cell 2 more times, 3 more times.
I got 2 cents because of you.
You're welcome, J-Lo. You needed it. You washed up.
Oof.
I would never. J-Lo's never been washed up.
Dude, her last movie was so
Marry
good.
me, say yes. I mean, the album apparently is doing really well too. Shit.
You got some bops.
I mean, that's why we
alright.
watched it, right? Because we were just watching J-Lo movies, and we're like, we might as well watch this one, I guess.
Yeah.
That's probably how it did come up.
Ratings. Who's got a good one?
I ain't got nothing.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna give it, Joey?
I'm J-Lo from The Cell.
I'm J-Lo from The Cell. Look at my red boobies. Hold
I-
on.
I thoroughly enjoyed this movie.
I had a lot of
I don't
fun
know
too.
why. I don't know why. Like, I was good, like this, especially when it first started. I was like, this movie's gonna suck. And then I watched it, and I was just like, I'm liking a lot about this.
Dude, I was intrigued the whole time, man.
Yeah, like it was a surprising, like, man, like I fuck
Wait, this
with
is
it.
also your guys' first time seeing it?
No,
No,
no, no,
well-
no.
I've seen it before,
Oh.
but like obviously, what was it? I was like 7.
Yeah,
so like
this movie's all
I
this dirt.
misremembered a lot of it, and I only remember like the scarring scenes, I guess you could say. So I
Yeah.
don't remember like the premise.
I only remember this movie as a terrifying movie. Like it's a scary ass fucking movie that I should never watch again. A 7 though, bro? You gave it a 7? We got some
I mean,
bangers in the 7 category.
let me
though.
see the 7s and the 6s,
All right, hold
but
on. let me
right
zoom
now
in
I'm at a
little bit.
7.
Because I was leaning towards 6.5 nipples being ripped off by J-Lo in a Van Helsing costume out
Yeah,
of
she
10.
didn't have to do him like that.
She didn't, but I'm glad she did because that was
For no
brutal.
reason.
Hey, I felt it.
So did I. I winced so many times at this movie because I was like, damn, God, oh my God. Yeah, I think a 6.5 works for me. Because I'm saying it's better than I Love You, Man. I think I had more fun watching The Cell than I did I Love You, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. But we do have to also take into account that some of these ratings are a little bit off based on who was rating
We
it.
gave Reservoir Dogs.
No, it's because Alex gave Reservoir Dogs like a 2.
We need to fucking go through this whole list again, man.
I might
but
do.
like,
go ahead.
everything on this list, I'm okay with saying it's better than, except for like The Spectacular Now and Marry Me. Like to me, those are also 7s and above. And Reservoir Dogs, I think, is like a 9, so I'm not even going to talk about that.
Yeah, that one we should not even just bring up in the conversation.
From Dusk Till Dawn too.
But like I think that movie is like on par with this, and I think you could take either. I think it's a coin flip. But like I really think it is better. Like it's probably a 6.5. Honestly, though, like now that I'm looking at it,
we need to do half ratings and dump them into the half rating tiers too.
Because I think this is a strong 6.5, but I think you could go either way. I think if you said it was a 6 or a 7, I would understand.
Yeah, because we have Malignant in the 7 spot, and The Cell and Malignant are the same type of movie. Yeah, which is like, well, yo, what am I fucking watching right now? This is rad, but I hated it a little bit.
But I think like this
it's better than American Psycho.
Rewatchable than Malignant, because once you get over that first original shock of Malignant, I don't know how much, you know.
And you're gonna find little things in this movie after a rewatch, like while you're rewatching it, being like, I never like, because like you noticed the news clipping about the big woman who got snatched up. I didn't see that shit. Now I'm gonna
see it.
The Cell itself, there's so many things like in all the cells that we like. There's no way you can catch them all. You have to literally stop in frame by frame.
Yeah. I would still do 6.5, but I'm a little less surprised at a 7. Eric?
I'm fine with a 7.
I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10 tons of water in a cell.
Oh, in a cell.
In a cell.
Water in a cell.
Surprising, man. I really like this movie. The visuals were cool. Vincent D'Onofrio was awesome.
He was great.
Yeah, it was surprising how fucking he just fell into the role. I'm surprised he didn't Heath Ledger himself after this.
Honestly.
Because this is a dark fucking character. Yeah. And like he was doing some dark shit.
But like I think if the movie like focused more on him and he had to do more in the role, he would have killed himself.
Yeah, I think so too.
I honestly think he actually did ejaculate.
Oh, dude, he had to have been yanking it up there, right? I refuse 100%. To believe that he got up there and didn't at least yank it once.
I feel like you don't kidnap women and put them in a water cell
Look,
and not yank it.
Look,
I'm just saying.
I know for sure the character did it. I'm talking about Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, actual Vincent?
Yeah,
oh,
real life Vincent D'Onofrio.
You leave him alone.
I would not be surprised he was like, let me get into the role. I want to really feel like, what was the serial killer's name? Charles or some shit? Carl, that's what it is. I want to feel like Carl, so just hoist me up and let me jerk off once.
Hoist me up for real, though. Put the hooks in my shit.
Could you imagine?
Hook me up.
We see the next like Daredevil shit he's in, and like his shirt's ripped off, and you just see scars on his back, and you're like,
"Oh my god, he actually did it!
Oh my god, he's the Cell. He went full Cell. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, holy shit, this is incredible. He's the best goddamn actor on the fucking planet.
You ain't lying, dude.
All right, what are we watching next week? What's coming out?
Nope, right?
Nope.
Oh, Nope is next week. I'm so glad it ruined it for all of us.
Nopers.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
No, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. It ruined it for all of us. Fucking Instagram ruined it for me again, bro. I was going and a fucking ad popped up, dude.
They almost ruined it for me. I noticed it this time. I was like,
yeah.
Hey, you know what was weird too? Like the scene where they're like, "Oh, let my boss know" or whatever. Like where the audio is like cut, but now it's the other guy or whatever.
What?
Like, did you guys
whoa, James.
No, yeah, you might be spoiled. Oh, no.
I don't know shit, dude.
I know what you're talking about, but you should stop talking about it because I hate that they showed me that.
We literally said
that was so stupid. Like it was so annoying.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
I can't forget it though.
In game, I'm gonna kill him in game though. In game.
Stop talking about it. I forgot about it.
I didn't forget about it. You're wild as hell.
I know the whole movie.
I'm movie overloading right now because I'm watching all the Halloween, so I'm just stuffing it.
Shit, I'm going to the movies today though. I'm gonna go watch the Netflix movie just because it has a limited window, and then I'm gonna go watch.
It's called The Gray Man. You fuck.
The Netflix movie, The Gray Man.
Respect on
there
the
you
name,
go.
dude.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
and then the Crawdad or whatever movie.
The
like, some
Crawdad
other-
Sings.
Yeah, I'll watch
Where
that.
the
probably Monday.
Crawdads
Sings?
Sing. Yeah.
Dude, I found out something crazy about the author of that book. She's a fucking killer, man.
Like real life.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's fucking spoilers, Eric. That's what the movie's
No, it's
about.
not. What?
That's what the
Is it true
movie is
life
about.
story?
I don't know if it's an autobiography,
that.
but that is
No,
what the
it's
movie is
not.
about. Is the whole movie is about the town thinking that she murdered some guy out in the bayou.
Oh, I mean, I seen
Down
the
there.
trailer. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's real or not.
That's
Who
what I'm
knows?
saying.
We'll
It could be. If Eric's saying that she's confirmed a killer IRL, who's to say she didn't write that memoir about herself?
I think it's alleged right now. And
I mean,
it was
shit,
in
I'm gonna find out
Zimbabwe,
about it
so
in
I
a
don't know.
couple
Yeah,
days.
in Zimbabwe. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
Zimbabwe.
this is like, this is like in the, I don't know when, the 70s or some shit with her husband.
Oh, she pulled a
they
Brad
killed
Pitt.
A, she killed a poacher.
Oh,
There's
I
some
mean,
real Tiger King stuff going on.
that
here.
is some Tiger King shit, but I'm about it. Well, let me know if it's good, cause fuck it, we'll keep Nope for ourselves, but we can go do Crawdads. If you think it'll be a better review,
No, we need to do Nope just so we can see how much like.
so
Like-
we can bitch for an hour about how they ruined it in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I mean, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck.
Shit, fucking do both and take a week off.
I was thinking about doing that. If the Gray Man was out this week, I was gonna say we could do two 30-minute episodes, release them. We do a live premiere. It'll never, we'd be okay. But the Gray Man decided to be a punk bitch.
Does that
Netflix.
come out this week though?
Yeah, it does
like,
come
on
out this
Netflix?
week.
Because I mean, I'll watch it, and then you guys can just watch that shit on Netflix.
I mean, we'll see what's up. We got time.
Alright. We do.
Because I don't know when the Gray Man will even show up on Netflix. We'll have to look it up. But everybody, thanks for tuning in live on Twitch, YouTube, and my personal Facebook for our review of The Cell. What is so funny, Eric?
That was cracks me up, dude. I don't know.
My personal Facebook. Why can't you can't run it from the Facebook page?
You have to pay Restream if you want to do that.
Oh, wait.
If you want to do it
That's
too,
a money.
good. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying the $20 a month for some shit I can do for free.
Oh,
Fuck you,
free?
Restream. You wild. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. You just got to look up Sooner or Later TV. If you go to YouTube right now and type in Sooner or Later TV, one song from a no-name band is going to come up, and then our channel is going to come up. So it's super
Lots
easy to
of
find
videos.
us. Ton.
Lots of videos.
Thousands of views on some of the videos, too.
Yeah.
And but if you couldn't catch us live, don't worry. We upload all of our content on Tuesday mornings. Sometimes it's usually Thursday or Wednesday afternoons, but it's anywhere from Tuesday to Wednesday. You can expect
Yeah,
it.
it came real late Tuesday recently, but we'll shoot for Wednesdays now.
Dude, it takes so long to upload. I got 11 megabit upload speed, so it takes fucking forever to upload a goddamn 4 gigabyte video. I hate it. Oh man.
I'll be at work on like Wednesdays, and then I'll get a notification. I'm like, oh, I guess it finally's ready.
It just took 2.5
Hey,
hours
Russ
to
and
upload.
Troy like that,
I
James.
see him.
Shit.
I'm always on studio, so I see that they're like,
Hey
they're
man,
there,
you do
like,
great, Joey.
I see that he's
don't
doing
listen
the
to
work.
James.
it's not that I don't see he's doing the work.
It's
It's just
just-
never ready.
Dude, it takes fucking 3 hours to upload it to YouTube and then 4 hours to upload it to Anchor. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, this is
And then
taking
6
forever.
hours of process.
Yeah, it's just so bad. But tune in next week for our review, potentially of Nope and The Gray Man and Where the Crawdads Sing. That's right, a 90-minute episode, and we'll be off for 2 weeks afterwards.
Not a triple back.
Yeah, that's right, bang, bang, bang. Everybody.
and Halloween and the Nightmare on Elm Street
Evil
and
Dies
Scream.
Tonight.
And
Oh,
an
dude.
hour of Eric saying if he, thumbs up or thumbs down these franchises.
We'll just show him each movie, and he just does this and this for an hour. I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
2
don't
thumbs
care.
down for the fucking Rob Zombie movies. Fuck those shitty ass movies. All right, everybody. We love you. Go rent The Cell twice, and so that you and your friends can watch it. Bye.